Yeah.
Sounds like that r sound.
Yep.
R.
Sup, y'all? Streaming while
Singular
doing
by
Spanish.
itself has two different sounds. It can sound like a
I'm gonna put this
or it
window
can sound
away.
like a slight D sound, depending on where it's placed in the word. A double R is always going to be true.
Let's try this. 0, 2, 4, 1.
There was a point in time where it was considered its own letter.
It works.
It's been demoted, and now the R is just a sound in the alphabet. So some people call it trilling your R's, some people call it rolling your R's.
Roll.
But to make the sound, what you do is you take your tongue,
Trill.
and you take the tip of your tongue, put it behind your two front teeth.
Roll.
And you should feel where your gums and your two front teeth meet. To get that R sound, it's pretty much a very fast tapping motion of the tip of your tongue on the back of your two front teeth, right there where the gums and your teeth meet. So what you need to do to practice is get words that have the R sound in it and just practice saying them over and over and over again. And hopefully, eventually, you'll start to get a little bit of that trill sound. Just have to relax, practice, and have fun with it. Perro, carro, burro, barrio,
Viera.
I'll slow them down and say them again if you want to practice trying to roll your R's. Perro,
Perro.
perro,
Perro.
and your carro,
Carro.
carro,
Carro.
burro,
Porro.
burro,
Porro.
barrio,
Ricardo.
tierra,
Ricardo.
tierra,
Pierra. What's next? What's next? Please.
carro,
Carro.
burro,
Borro.
burro,
Borro.
barrio,
Barrio.
barrio,
Barrio.
tierra,
Pierra.
tierra.
Pierra.
Here we have some practice for rolling your R's. If that quick audio lesson that I just gave you on the last slide
What is this?
isn't cutting it for you and you're thinking, no, this is not going to work, and you actually want some more practice, then this is a nice little video for you for practice on how to roll your R's. So if you'd like to just watch this quick video,
No thanks.
just click on it and start practicing with those R's.
No thank you. I would rather not.
La letra S.
La
La
letra
letra
S.
S. The letter S.
La letra S.
What does it
I'm
sound
gonna offend
like?
so many people.
C. C.
C.
Typical S sound, very similar to what you get in English. Let's hear some words that have the letter S in them.
This is a possible level, by the way.
Santo.
Santo.
Repite, por favor.
Santo.
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 Sed.
Did you hear that? Someone was laughing in the background. They're like,
Sed.
Stayed.
Sábado.
What? Oh, I thought someone was
Sábado.
like cutting grass, but it was just my loud computer.
Siéntate.
Siéntate. That's like ultra fun.
Siéntate.
Siéntate.
La letra
Siéntate. I mean, sit down. I'm gonna be a real Geometry Dash community player.
La letra T.
La letra T.
La letra T.
La letra.
The letter
T.
T. What does T sound like?
T's nuts. Haha.
T.
Got him. No one's gonna know what to do with this, but it is possible.
Some words with the T sound. Tigre.
Literally all I did with this is scribbled everywhere.
Tigre.
Tigre.
Tomar.
Tomar.
Tomar el sol.
Del Sol.
Tomar el sol.
Tomorrow. Sol.
Tocar.
Tocar. Tocar.
Tocar.
Tocar.
La letra T.
La letra T. No.
La letra U.
La letra
La letra
U.
U. The letter U.
No.
So what does U sound like in Spanish?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Repite.
Ooh.
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 And again, like all the other vowels, la letra U, the letter U, has only one sound. It is U. The letter U, when you see it in Spanish, is always going to sound like ooh.
Ooh.
So some examples.
I mean, I could cheat through this.
Unidos.
Unidos.
Unidos. Un. Una.
Una.
Un.
Un. Kim
Una.
Jong-un. Kim
Nunca.
Jong-un.
Nunca.
Nuka. Kim Jong-un and Nuka.
Computadora.
Kim Jong-un nukes America.
Computadora.
Confirmed. Dun 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 dun.
Usted.
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 Pestiet.
So some ejemplos, some examples de la letra U.
I need Ricky over
U.
here.
U.
Where's Ricardo when I need him?
La letra B.
La letra V.
La letra B.
La letra V.
The letter V.
Just completely clipped through that spike.
So what does la letra
What the heck?
B,
The
letter
hitboxes
V
are
sound
broken.
like in Spanish? It sounds
They're
like
broken.
a B sound. B. B.
My finger hurts from spamming so hard.
If you're thinking, well, this sounds an awful lot like a B sound,
B.
you
B.
are correct.
Ha
In
ha.
Spanish, the letters B and V do share pretty much
They're
the
literally
same
the
sound.
same thing.
It's very common to
saying.
hear the V pronounced as a very soft B sound. So not a full hard B like B, but a really soft,
Hard
almost
Bs.
like if you mixed V and B together.
Oh!
That sort of sound. V.
I think I found a new route.
V. So some examples. Vamos.
Vamos, vamos.
Vamos.
Vamos, vamos. Pini.
Viente. Viente.
Viente.
Viaje.
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 Verano.
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 Brano.
Vender.
Vender. Wait, what?
Vender.
Vender? What's that mean? Oh, to sell. It's
La
like
letra
vendor.
V.
It's like a vendor.
Again, the letter V.
Job.
La letra W.
W.
La letra W. The letter W. Since W is an English word, if you want to just say W in Spanish, it is doble U. Literally,
W.
double U. Doble is double, U is U.
Ooh.
W, doble U.
Ooh.
So what does a W or a doble U sound like in Spanish? Sounds like wah. Wah.
I feel like that's too much of an overpowered.
Much like K, W is only found in words that have been adopted from other languages. So you're not going to find any truly authentic Spanish words that start with a W.
Really?
The words that you do see in Spanish that start with W have been adopted from other languages.
Ooh.
So some examples. Water.
Water. Geometry
El
dash
Walkman.
water.
That's a tricky one to figure out what it means. El Walkman.
Walkman.
El Weekend.
Boy.
El Weekend.
Like it's in the last name, Walkman?
Western. Western.
Western.
So as you can see, all of these W words have been adopted from English, which to Spanish speakers is another language, and have just been adopted into the language. So there is an actual word for weekend, but it is very common to hear just people say a weekend.
El Weekend?
Some call that Spanglish.
Spanglish? You mean Spanglish?
La letra X.
X.
La letra X. The letter X.
The letter X.
The letter X, or X in Spanish, can have 3 different sounds.
No!
It can
What
sound like x, h, or sh. So if you're thinking, why does it have 3 sounds? Well, let's take a look. The most common is the x sound, very much like the English word talks, that KS sound at the end.
Everybody talks,
That is the
everybody
most
talks.
common. Most words that have an X in it
Talks.
will get that sound. So for example,
Ooh.
examen, exótico. The second one, the h sound, you get when the x is in a proper noun. Mainly words derived and words derived
All I
from
did with
those
this level is
nouns.
just
And by proper
swipe
noun,
and
you see these most
colored.
in location words. So whether it's a state, a
That
country,
chair, though.
or some type of place. So for example, the word Mexico has X in the middle. Mexico is a
Mexico.
place. When you hear native speakers pronounce Mexico, they say Mexico. It gets the
Because they don't know
sound.
how to say Mexico correctly.
Same thing with
Roasted.
Texas.
Tejas.
Tejas.
That's
And
where
then
Ricky's
words
moving.
derived from
He's
those
moving
nouns.
to
So
Tejas.
if you're from Mexico, you are a Mexican. You are a Mexicano. Mexicano.
Mexicano.
So when you do see an X in a
mean.
proper noun that refers to a place,
Okay, this is
the
ridiculous.
sound.
Get a hold of your computer and your surroundings.
Occasionally, you will
Because
need
that was
to
not
give
my
the X
email.
a
That was
sh
theirs.
sound. This is going to happen when you see the X at the beginning of a word in Spanish. You don't see this very often, but you will occasionally at the start of proper nouns.
They've got like a
When you do
$2
see an
office setup.
X start off a word, it is indicative of being an indigenous word, meaning that that word has been around since before the Spanish came to Latin and South America. Meaning that the tribes who lived there before the Spanish came, it's a word that has stayed alive and has come from that particular language. And that gets a sh sound. You're not going to see these as often. You will occasionally. And they always give you a pause when you see a word start with X because you don't know how to pronounce it. Well, now you do. It gets a sh sound. So if you look, there's two examples there in the purple. The first one, the X-I-T-L-E, would be pronounced Sheetle.
Sheetle.
And the X-E-L-A would be pronounced Shela.
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 It gets a sh sound.
Sh sound.
So let's take a look at some more examples.
I'd rather have an injury.
The first one there in the green, Oaxaca is a Mexican state.
Something
it is a place.
Jonathan.
So it falls into the
guy,
category of
person.
how the X is going to be pronounced.
Hi.
And it is pronounced Oaxaca. Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
The next two words, sexto, exacto.
Sexto and
plain old
exacto.
nouns. They don't refer to a place. They get the x sound.
Darn it.
Sexto.
Sexto.
Exacto. The last one, you see the X starts off the word. That right there is our clue that this is an indigenous word. So this word that starts with X, X-O-C-H-I-M-I-L-C-O. Don't let it scare you. Think about the pronunciation that we have learned in this presentation so far.
No, go away.
The X gets the sh sound. So XO is going to be sho, C-H-I, chi, mil, ko. So let's put that all together. Xochimilco.
Darn it.
Xochimilco.
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 No, go away. I don't care
And that is
about
actually a borough of Mexico City, or a big neighborhood of Mexico City. So again, X can have three sounds. The X sound, ha, or sh. The most common is going to be your K sound.
Darn it.
Followed up with the H sound that you will see in
locations. All cheat mode.
And then occasionally you will come across a word that starts with the letter X, and that gets the sh sound. La letra Y.
Y.
La letra Y.
La letra
the letter
Y.
Y. The letter Y in Spanish is pronounced Y. That's how you say
Y.
Y.
Why? It's so confusing. I mean, que.
What does Y
No, not que. How do you say Y in
sound
Spanish?
like when it's in words? Y will have two different sounds.
Que means
either
what
a
in
ya
Spanish?
or I.
I learned that earlier.
Repite. Ya. Ya. I. I. If you're thinking that ya sounds familiar, you are correct. We have seen the double L, and if you recall, that gets a yes sound also. Me llamo. Me llamo. That llamo is spelled with a double L. So Y and double L share the same yes sound. And just like in English, Y can be a consonant or a vowel. When Y is by
I should just be
itself,
stupid and do
it
this.
sounds like the letter I in Spanish. And if you recall, the letter I is actually pronounced E. So the letter Y by itself is a word, and it means and. When you see the letter Y or Y by itself, it is pronounced E. E. And depending on the region of where the person is from, sometimes the Y may sound a little bit like a J. So depending on where the person is from, there might be a little bit of an accent when it comes to pronouncing the letter Y. And this is just like when you are listening to English speakers who are from different parts of the country. Certain words just may be pronounced a little bit differently. You hear different accents. Same thing. Sometimes you'll hear letters with the Y pronounced kind of like a j sound. Instead of yo, you might hear jo. So let's take a look at some examples of the letter Y in words and how they sound. Yo.
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 That's the Spanish word for I. So when you say I, you say yo.
Yo.
And there's that yes sound. Yo.
Like
Ya.
Isaac Yoho.
Ya.
Darn it.
Mayo. Mayo. Mayor.
Mayor.
Mayor. I know it looks just like the English word mayor, but it is pronounced
that says mayo.
mayor. Think about
mayor,
how the letters are pronounced in Spanish. The letter A is A.
Mayo.
Mayor.
Or mayo.
Mayor. And the letter Y by itself, like I said earlier, actually means and in Spanish, and it's pronounced E.
Hold on.
E. So when you see the letter Y used by itself in Spanish, it means and. E.
My neighbors are being creepy.
E.
It's 4:21. Oh, my screen went so blurry there for a second.
La letra zeta.
La letra zeta.
La letra
which is the last
zeta.
letter.
The letter Z.
No, in the stream.
What does zeta or Z sound like?
Satana.
Sounds just like a S. The Z or zeta gets a sound in words. However, I would like to point out that in a lot of areas of Spain, it'll get a slight th sound, a slight th sound, not a full th, but a very slight th sound. And that is in parts of Spain. And I like to equate that to Spain is to Spanish what England is to English. Spain is the motherland of the Spanish language, meaning that's where it originated.
Probably.
And then the conquistadores, and the explorers, when they traveled, they took Spain to Central and South America. And just
South?
like
What about
English, or I'm sorry, England is the motherland of the English language, and then the English explorers, when they traveled, they took the English language to other places, especially the United States where we live. We speak a
what if I don't live in the United
accent
States?
than what they do in England. You get a lot of that also with Spanish. There will be a lot of accents and words even that are different from Central and South America to Spain.
I can't
understand it's very similar to English. You know, when you hear people from England speak, they're speaking English, but it's a different accent, and they'll use words that are a little different than what we use here in the United States.
Hold on, yo.
Exact same concept. So when you do hear Spanish, actual Spanish from Spain, people speak, you'll hear a lot of the same words, just pronounced a little differently. And the Z sound or the
Spanish. Let me see Spanish. What? Alright, gotta go, guys. Sorry about the huge black hole in the middle, but goodbye.